Is there a reason behind the things we do each day, or are we just filling time? Most of us go through life with this quiet question, searching for something that makes everything make sense. In Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl quotes Nietzsche in an attempt to answer this question. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. But what if finding that why isn't a single sudden revelation? What if your life purpose isn't about a grand answer, but a series of small, honest realizations that add up over time? Let's take a closer look at 5 myths we've all heard about purpose and find the quiet truth that might just lead us to something real. The first myth about life's purpose is the idea that purpose is a single true calling, that everyone has just one big thing they're meant to do in life. It's a comforting thought, right? But it also creates a lot of pressure. What if you're interested in a bunch of different things? Or what if you haven't found that one thing yet? Does purpose have to be this one big calling? Think of someone like Leonardo da Vinci. He was a painter, but he was also an inventor, a scientist, a writer, a sculptor, you name it. His purpose was not one thing. It was a combination of everything he explored. His life shows us that having multiple passions is not a distraction from finding purpose. It can be the foundation of it. So if you're feeling pressured to find one true calling, try thinking about purpose as something flexible, something that changes as you grow and discover more. When you allow yourself to explore, purpose can grow layer by layer, like a portfolio. Here's something you can try. Make a short list of the top 3 things you feel interested in. Don't worry if they feel unrelated. Think of each one as part of your purpose portfolio. Once you have your list, ask yourself, how can I nurture each of these interests even just a little? Each of these small steps keep each interest alive, allowing the underlying purpose to grow and reveal yourself to you. Life's purpose doesn't have to fit in one box. The second myth about life's purpose is the idea that purpose will reveal itself to you in one big eureka moment. Like one day, you're just walking around and suddenly, bam, you know exactly what you're meant to do in life. It's tempting to think that purpose is going to show in one big revelation. But life doesn't usually work that way. Most of us don't discover our purpose in one big aha moment. It's more like a series of small realizations. These little things add up, showing you what really matters. So why don't we see purpose as something that pieces itself together from tiny sparks rather than arriving all at once? Here's a practical step to help you answer that. Keep a micro Eureka journal. Every day or two, jot down anything that genuinely engages you, even if it's just for a moment. After a few weeks, review your notes. You might notice patterns, types of experiences, conversations that bring you alive. It's a simple practice, but over time, it can reveal a direction that feels right, built from those small moments of clarity. Purpose doesn't have to come in one cinematic moment. It can show up along the way in tiny moments that pull you forward. The third myth about life's purpose is this other idea that purpose and professional career have to be the same thing. It's like we're taught that landing the right job will unlock life's purpose, as if purpose was just sitting there in a job offer. But let's be honest, most jobs don't check every box of who we are. Think about it. Purpose can show up in so many other parts of life. Sure, work can be one piece of the puzzle, but there's also your relationships, your hobbies, the causes you care about. Purpose can be the blend of all the roles you play, not just the one with a paycheck. The fourth myth about life's purpose is external validation. Look, I'm not saying this is your case, but a lot of people struggle to find purpose because they think it has to be something others notice or praise. It's that feeling that for your life to mean something, it has to be big, visible, impressive, something that other people will recognize. I mean, who doesn't want recognition, right? But what if purpose doesn't need an audience to be real? When we think our purpose is to impress others, we risk choosing paths that aren't even ours. Maybe we pick a career that sounds good or set goals for approval. In the end, we left feeling disconnected chasing what looks right instead of what feels right. And make no mistake, a lot of people feel trapped in a successful life they hate. So here's a question to help you avoid falling to that pit. What's the one thing you would do if you could not fail? Not doing that is your only failure. Why? Because that is not only showing you what you should do, it's also showing you who you should be. The fifth and last myth about life's purpose is this idea that purpose is some kind of fixed destination. Like once you find it, you're set for life. But what if purpose isn't about that finish line, but everything that happens before that? Think about it. The finish line in life is death. What we call life is this ongoing journey of discovery, exploration, adventure, and uncertainty. Maybe you've been really into one thing for a while, then something else comes along and feels meaningful. That doesn't mean you lost your purpose. It just means it's evolving as part of the journey. Allow yourself to feel frustrated. Adapt. Because maybe purpose is not a lightning bolt or a single path. It's not something we find once and hold on to forever. Instead, it's built from small moments, evolving with each new experience, shaped by the questions we ask ourselves along the way. If we let go of the myths and start noticing those quiet truths, purpose becomes less about finding and more about feeling. So as you move forward, remember, your purpose doesn't need to be grand or perfect. It just needs to feel real and yours.